Hi, this is Joel Estacio and this is a supplementary video for your nursing research modules. In your module 1, you have been introduced with the different components of research. In this supplementary video, we will have a brief discussion about the framework for research. Imagine yourself to be working as a public health nurse. You met Nurse Lila. Nurse Lila is planning to conduct a research to understand depression in pregnancy. You then ask yourself, how will Nurse Lila conduct the research? At the end of this video, you will understand the components of research in relation to her plans. In your module 1, you have been introduced of the 3 components of research. Now this framework shows the interconnection of these 3 components: the worldviews, the research designs, and the research methods. Now these 3 components determine which research approach you will use in the conduct of your research. Take note, however, that the research approach that you utilize is also based on the nature of the research problem or the research questions you plan to answer, your personal experience, and your interested audience. The first component pertains to worldviews, and worldviews in some references would be pertaining to paradigm. And worldviews are the fundamental beliefs that guide action. Research designs are types of inquiry within the 3 approaches that provide specific direction for procedures in the study. The following are examples of research designs. This will be depending on what approach you will do. So for example, if you will be doing a qualitative approach, you can have phenomenology, you can have ground theory, among others. If you are going to do a quantitative approach, then you can have experimental research design, a quasi-experimental research design, and others. For mixed methods research, you can have exploratory or an explanatory sequential research design. The bottom line is that when we talk about research designs, this will lay out the specific procedures that you will follow throughout your research. Research methods include the specific forms of how you will collect the data, manage and analyze the data, and how we will interpret the data. For example, in terms of data collection, are you going to do it in the lab? Are you going to do a focus group discussion? Or are you going to do it individually? Are you going to do it face to face, like this one? Or are you going to do it online? The worldviews, the designs, and the methods all contribute to a research approach that tends to be either qualitative, quantitative, or mixed methods. Let's take a look at the characteristics of the research approaches. Think of the research approaches in this way. They are on a straight line. On the other end, we have quantitative approach, while on the other end, we have qualitative approach, and at the middle, we have mixed methods. To differentiate the 3 approaches in terms of worldview, those who do quantitative approach are those who are positivists, while those who do qualitative approach tend to be those who are constructivists. Those who do mixed methods approach are those who are considered to be pragmatists. In terms of methods, those who would do a quantitative approach, they collect and analyze numeric data. They deal with numbers. On the other hand, those who would do qualitative approach, collect and analyze text. Those who would do mixed methods would collect and analyze both numeric and textual data.
Let us now go back to the situation of Nurse Lila. Nurse Lila wanted to conduct a research to understand depression during teenage pregnancy. You asked Nurse Lila, how are you going to conduct your research? When you talk to Nurse Lila about how she will be conducting the study, you learn that she is a constructivist. You learn that she will be conducting a series of interviews among pregnant teenagers who were known to have been depressed. The interviews will then provide data in the form of experiences and stories. This data would help her understand how it is like to be depressed as a pregnant teenager. Data will yield meanings for social processes like behaviors related to depression in teenage pregnancy. In this situation, you learned that the worldview of Nurse Lila is constructivism. Consequently, her research design is phenomenology. She wanted to understand the experiences. Her focus is on meanings. Also, her methods would include interviews. She will also be analyzing textual data. The data that she will be presenting will include meanings or social processes like behaviors related to depression in teenage pregnancy. With this, you understand that Nurse Lila will be doing a qualitative research approach. In this video, you have learned the three components of research. The three components of research will help you understand and determine your plans of what research approach you will be using in your study. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Once again, this is Joel, and stay tuned for the next videos that will help you understand the fundamentals of nursing research. Peace.